All right, we are rolling.
All right, well, welcome to our next installment of Between Two Tubas. We don't have physical tubas, but we have two tuba players and rookies in the middle. It's a quick update. So we've been a long way with the Alumni Corps. We closed up our registration on December 31st, and to date we have 190 registered, and of those 190 we have 169 paid, and we're hoping to get all 190 paid. So get that in when you can. Quick update where we're at. So we have about half of percussion music, and more's on the way. I've been bugging them a lot, so keep your eyes open for that. We have some choreography for color guard, and we have all the brass music. So get to work. We have smart music for all of you brass players, so email me if you haven't gotten that yet. And I'm actually currently working on getting us a location for our alumni party the day before drums, so I'm going to check that out and let you guys know where that's going to be. But for our installment of Between Two Tubas, I'm with two alumni that I actually marched with. I have Angelo, and I have Ricky, so if you want to introduce yourselves again.
My name is Angelo. I marched tuba from 2008 and 2010, and I was one of the drum majors 2011 and 2012.
Hi, I'm Ricky. I marched trumpet in 2014, and then I was on the administrative staff 15, and I'm currently the tour director for 16, 17, and 18.
So I just have a few questions I want to ask you guys to kind of go back to not so long ago. We're not that old. But so January is now a contract camp. A lot of people are getting their contracts and officially becoming Blue Knights. So I want to ask you, do you remember the time that you remember you became a Blue Knight? So we'll start with Angelo.
Yeah, so I very atypical and really, really different 10 years ago. I was a little eager high schooler who drove to the old Corps Hall on Jason Street and auditioned just one-on-one with then brass caption head Andy Smart. And this was after January camp, so in between January and February. And he was like, yeah, you're one of our best tuba players. You're in. And so it was very quick. There was no visual process. There was just like, I played him a couple of etudes I was working on for college, and they're like, yep, you're it. So I think it was like tuba 9 out of the 16 they needed to fill. So how the times have changed.
Yeah.
So what about me? So I ended up getting a text very late at night on a Monday, and I sent in a video on a Wednesday, and I got a call on a Friday, and I had gotten a contract. It was crazy, and I quit my full-time job, and I went out the next Friday to be a Blue Knight to the first day of spring training. So it was all happened within like 6 days.
I guess I'll share my story, which is probably more normal to everyone else. I was at camp. So I did November, December camp in 2010 for the 2011 season. And we're sitting in the auditorium right down there where we currently are. And the thing is, Andy Smart, our current caption head, was reading these two lists of names. And he was going through a list of names, and you couldn't really tell who was in which group. And they got to the tubas, and I heard Angelo's name, because I think you're a tuba, but you're going to be about to be drum major. And once I heard his name, I was like, and then I heard my name, I'm like, oh my God, I just made it. I was like, and I had a very bad November camp, so clear now. You also gave me lessons, so thank you for that. So that's when I realized I was going to be a Blue Knight. But moving on, so as you can tell from behind us, it is currently blizzarding. It's about 20 degrees and about 35 mile per hour wind. So want to go back again, and can you remember your coldest rehearsal ever, besides today?
Rookie year. Again, back in my day, we had May camp, and then we had move-ins, so two separate entities, which is crazy. And we're learning drill for our show, and it is freezing for May. It was like cold, freezing rain coming in at an angle, and so we're just getting pelted, and then wondering why we can't stay at set, and we're getting yelled at because it's the beginning of the season, and nobody can drum corps. So that may not. I think that was the coldest one. That's the one that definitely sticks in my memory. Like, this is terrible. I have to hold a heavy piece of metal and get swatted by freezing rain.
Mine was funny. You're gonna laugh when I tell you this. I didn't tell you beforehand, honestly. So spring training, it was Denver weather, so it was crazy every other day, whatever. But the coldest I think it ever got for me, because I wasn't prepared, we were in Utah. It was our first day of tour, and the rehearsal was running great, whatever. And then all of a sudden, a breeze came, and it just smelled like cow manure. And then all of a sudden, it dropped 40 degrees. And I still to this day don't know what natural forces did that to us, but we were all, you know, we weren't shirtless, it was Utah, but we had shirts on and we had everything on, but it just was freezing.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah,
Thanks for
I know, I knew you'd remember.
Calendar bringing on the nuclear winter.
Yeah, it was just like, it was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, then after that, it was
It was
well, it's cold. I thought it was cold.
Okay, it was
At least for
cold.
a tuba player, it was cold and windy. But
That was my coldest first.
yeah. Mine that I remember was 2013. We had all days up in Evergreen for a few days. I'm from there, so I'm used to the cold. But
Go Cougars.
I think it was late May. No, it was June. It's around May or June. And we were in the parking lot just doing horn arc, and it started to snow. And we're also at like 7,000 feet.
Yeah.
And all the Texas kids started to freak out, and it was like, it's snowing in June or whatever month it was, and it was insane.
Didn't the mountain catch on fire later?
That was before.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
there's a wildfire, everyone had to evacuate, and then we came back the next day, and then the day following that started to snow. So
That's
Colorado.
only in Colorado.
Yeah. But that's all I have for Between Two Tubas for this month. But thanks for tuning in, and we hope to see you next month. We'll have our plans to have another brass rehearsal for Alumni Corps and get a color guard and drumline going. So please keep your eye on your email and Facebook. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next month.